place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
And they'll start off with a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Davis. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. Quarterback operating an empty set. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Gets made on the out route. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And the Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Texas's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it to the left. He shreds the tackle. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick catch over the middle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
He'll hand it off. And bulldozing his way through. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Might have to try the extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense gets back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff from the shotgun. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. It's Davis. Lets it fly to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
The Longhorns are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Old school, no-nonsense, Kirk. Keep it simple, hand it to the floor.
Well, the big guy's just been banging his head in there all game. Never really a chance to get his hands on the ball. And when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? There's the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be?
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris, and Kajana Carter, and Larry Johnson, and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
No huddle here for the offense. To the air, it's Davis. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Defense will make the stop, and will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The back's got it. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Handoff heading left. Tackle made after just a short gain. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now, using his legs here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Alvarez. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now the handoff. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. We're able to tackle the ball carrier there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Using his legs, it's Thompson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. He brings the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Handoff to the back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Alvarez.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped. And now to try here for the extra point. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. It's a short completion to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Davis. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring it down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. First down, looking to throw the football. He's got a man down the middle. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half.
And here comes a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the returner will be brought down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. Powers through. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fine time, moving to his left. Catch made, a lot of space now. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
And it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
Pressure is coming. He's going to take off. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. It's complete. Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets he started on the next drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. On the run, it's Thompson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. He's going to hand this off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the runner takes off to his right. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Longhorns are looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And the defense brings him down. Coming up, second down and goal. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Texas. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running with purpose.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Running it back, it's Alvarez. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Hand off to the right side. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter away from crowning a national champion in this college football season. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. 1 man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Fights through the tackler. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Important 2nd down play coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. More out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Looking for some space. It's Alvarez. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Longhorns move into the red zone. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the beatdown continues. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Looking to pass. It's Davis. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the returner is brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Get some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Touchdown, Texas. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 1st and 10 play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking to throw it again. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. And this one is right through. So they get to 3, but the margin is still huge. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Breaks loose at the 40. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him 1st down yardage? A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on. Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Looking to pass. It's Davis. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And that'll do it. You have a national champion. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Texas Longhorns.
Houston, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. So the Arkansas Razorbacks will be in a hole thanks to that short return. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Feeling some heat. He's going for the big play. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Longhorns offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Hands it off. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Got it behind the line. It's Wilkins. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. The give to the back. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got his man. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Runs through the tackle. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
Ray Ryan getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback and the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. To the ground, he's got it again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the extra point makes it 14-0. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the senior would love to have that one back, just a little too much on the pass. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot, you start trying to aim it, you really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do, but over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. Back to throw, it's Rasmussen. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stopped him short of the marker. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed.
Look at that toughness just running through everybody. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looking for a crease. It's Wilkins. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
And his throw is incomplete. A little less room to work with now. The ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Using his legs to buy some time. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Leaves it with the back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered in.
Dropping back, it's Rasmussen. Oh, what a grab by the defense. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll try to run for it. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the entire playbook is wide open on 2nd and short like this. He'll try to do it himself.
When it gets in long yardage situations defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, shoot.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Longhorn! On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Looking for a man. It's Rasmussen. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way. Line gets set. First down. He'll try the left side. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. He's piled up 82 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Still looking on the move. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Takes the easy one to the back. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Touchdown, Longhorns! How about that D coming up with a play like that? The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try the run. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. To throw, it's Rasmussen. He finds his man, and he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick. He's got great speed. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Texas offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll try the right side. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He caught it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Gonna run it. It's Wilkins. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going downfield for the big play. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out and tries for 6, he'll be lucky.
And that's got to feel good, and that's It's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the...
He's going up top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now he lets one fly deep. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Back to the ground game on the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball-hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown.
The Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Trying to set the tone with the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Starts to scramble to the left. Just a short pass to the tight end. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Coming after him. Makes his connection. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catching run. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Give to the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. They needed less than a yard, really too far to kick a field goal, a little too close to punt. Really not much of a decision there.
Yeah, and I really don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me to get inches, and I'm going for it, especially when you're on the side of the field where you long field goal or maybe just punting the ball. Nah, go move.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Now they'll run it to the right here. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the route is on. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. The give. Sweet cut there. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Razorbacks are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Right back to the well. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the tailback. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Running to the left. Nice move to pick up yardage. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Give to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. The give out of the gun. At midfield, he's got room. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The give to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Gonna let it fly. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas! And the stomping has commenced. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
Bunch formation for these receivers. He'll come out throwing on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slider.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he's got it inside the 20. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. On the move, it's Wilkins. And into the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. Steps away to find some room. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking for space to the left. Touchdown Longhorns! And the pummeling has started. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on 2nd down from the 14. He's looking to throw. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Oh, he left him grabbing. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they They're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Finds the tight end. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. Pulls it in at the 25. Slips through the line. Obliterates him, still on the move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's right on target. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. He wants to throw it. On the move to his left. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the beatdown has ensued.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
And the returner goes down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Texas! And the route is on. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. He'll set up to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed him to kick it there. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Texas. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive lines. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out and find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. first game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. And if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Texas Longhorns offense takes the field. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Right back to it. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
He's going to pass. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. And now on 2nd down for this offense. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. The burnt orange just smoked the Aggies the last time these two got together.
And anytime you get beat down by your rival, like Reese was talking about, it stings. And it's talked about for a long time, and your coaches do not let you forget it.
And these two teams feel it on the recruiting trail too, right? Texas's blowout win last year really helped them this past offseason, so they're looking to capitalize and see if they can go 2 years in a row.
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Quick handoff. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. At the 20, he's got space. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. To give to the big fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aggies offense will go to work for the first time today. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offense's day, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
Yeah, best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback, points will be at a premium.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Dropping back, it's Durham. Trying to get to him. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. He's looking to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Handoff to the single back. Quick spin on the run. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets it out fast. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Buying some time. Got his man downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Getting some heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. They started in a great spot, but now facing a 3rd and 4. Got his man quickly. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And the defense gets to him, but not before he reaches the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
What a 3rd down stop by this defense. 3rd down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were ready, and they forced the 4th and goal.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. As the defense comes out, they've got him pinned back, and listen to the roar of this crowd. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Texas A&M going up tempo. They'll keep it on the ground. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
He's got the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? He sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Rojas. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. The hand to the running back. Bevo is a ground-based animal, and he has to like what he's seeing right now from this running game.
The beef up front doing their job, creating some holes, making some alleys, get those running backs. I think Texas.
And he makes the catch inside the 10. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Virginia notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Charlottesville is worth its weight in gold to the Cavaliers.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. This time on target. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big tackle.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They go to the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The offense set for a 1st down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. 2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. And that pass is intercepted. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38. Here comes the offense on first down. To the air, it's Durham. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll line up for a second down play. Now the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle, it's Nix. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's caught inside the 30. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking for the score. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting in it in tight windows is tough.
What a snag by the defense. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's got him this time. That should be the final play of the first half. Wants to throw on third down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, think of all the big-time players who've been a part of this game, and we have a few more vying for that status so far today in an always emotional duel between the Longhorns and the Aggies. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Texas A&M and Texas plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. The lone back's got it. Showing off the arms. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got him downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Longhorns trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Texas! And the stomping has commenced. Horns are up, and the eyes of Texas are focused on building the lead against the Aggies.
And the Horns are capturing this momentum. Listen, a lot of angst, a lot of nervousness early in the game, Palmer, and now Texas in this rivalry game taking over.
Yeah, you're right. Hook 'em right now. They're just enforcing their will in this game. They're the more physical team at this point. Texas A&M, they've got an uphill battle here.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Durham. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. He makes the catch. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. On the move. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pressure coming. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Got his man in the middle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're bringing heat. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the pummeling has started. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
They're trying to get to it. And a sack all the way back at the 5. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. The give on the inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Texas! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This offense has a second down play. Here's the handoff. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Looking to throw, it's Durham. A strike downfield. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
25 on the play. First down for the offense.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. The Aggies will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Still on his feet. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. Gets away from one. Finds some space. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down. 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. They'll try the left side. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Working the middle, it's complete. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quarterback adapting. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Feeling some heat. Fires into the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. 1st and 10 from their own 1, and they really need to create some breathing room. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now facing 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and the defense frothing to keep them bottled up. Backs against the wall, and they'll let it fly again. It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20.
Returner brings it out to the 40. And your Texas Longhorns will
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Coming after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Finds his target down the middle. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Longhorn! And the punishment has been extended. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Texas 53.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Durham. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much.
Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to the ULM Warhawks, and fans have been getting ready for this one pretty much all week. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UL Monroe Warhawks. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Longhorns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So UL Monroe's return man Hartley helped out the offense with that one. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
First down here for the offense. Power football with the run. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there on first down from their own 22. Might as well give it to him again. Thrust that arm out. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. From the gun, give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Warhawks will have it 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. The Warhawks get it past the sticks.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Using the quick game. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. And the Warhawks are threatening in the red zone. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism. And he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks! And they strike first.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Texas's offense has the ball for the first time. Offense working from the pistol. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Extending the play. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll take a shot. Oh, picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Drives into the pile, just a pickup of one. They'll spot it at the 10. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it out quickly.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Off the play fake. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
He's got his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
And the defense brings the blitz. And how about the QB? Really nice job understanding. If I can hang on to this just a little bit longer, it gives my receiver an opportunity to run a better route and get more time to create more space. Nice job hanging in there, taking the hit, and getting the completion off of it.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Running behind that left side. At the 35, he's open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. It's complete. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. 1st and 10 coming up. Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Texas!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Knees drop behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Warhawks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. Sweet spin. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown with the run on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Number 25.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Uriel Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Going up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Texas! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6.
21, ULM.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got the quick completion. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Comes out throwing on first down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Back to the air one more time. Getting some heat. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Warhawks getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Offense gets set for second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Third down play from the gun. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. That is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. Here comes the Texas offense. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Oh, he wants it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Quickly complete. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll leave it with him. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
And the Warhawks will kick it away to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. A full dive to haul that one in. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Works the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Longhorns are rolling down the field. Dances away to buy time. Touchdown, Texas! And the beatdown has ensued. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
35, ULM 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Foster. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Ball in the air, intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Number 16.
Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over the Royals. for now, it's back to you fellas. But, of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Makes his connection. And they're able to make the tackle.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Looking for a gap. It's Wilkins. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll run this play from the pistol. Now the play fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Makes a connection. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Line gets set, first down. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal for this offense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Texas! And the route is on.
And the offense continues to run the football. A second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
Texas, 48, ULM, 7.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. The Warhawks will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in game.
Trying to beat the D deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. He wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting... Touchdown, Longhorns! And the stomping has commenced. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And they got him in the end zone for a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off.
Set to kickoff.
Makes the catch at the 30.
The returner is tackled down at the 43. And the Texas offense
set on first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to go up top on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Looking to pass on second down. Intercepted. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the field.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. He's looking downfield to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? They try to pop a run on the draw. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It is perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilkins. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Texas! And the pummeling has started. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they want.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that.
Take over first.
Still got it at the 31.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the punishment has been extended. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Texas, 71. ULM, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
That makes the score. Texas, 78. ULM,
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Returner,
And the returner will be brought down.
and your ULM Warhawks.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Slips through the line. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. On first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And the DB right with him to knock it away. All wideouts, no backs. And back to the air on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it on a diving catch along the left side. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want... He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
That makes the score Texas 85, ULM.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David